Hi, and welcome to Integrating Technologies. My name is Rich Sierra, and I'll be an instructor for the class. And I wanted to put together a little video to introduce you to the Moodle to make you comfortable in that environment. So let's get started. At the top of the Moodle, you'll find a section called Overview, and this is where you'll find all the items that apply globally to the class, not to any particular week or section. The first resource is my name. I'm the instructor, and that's the spelling of my name. The second is my official Ramapo email address. So rciora@ramapo.edu is what you would use to contact me. It's how you would email me with questions, concerns, comments, or anything you'd like. Now, there's an additional email address there, rcioramset@gmail.com. And that address is used strictly to share documents with me from the Google environment. Okay, know that I do not check that as an email address, so if you ask me for help through that account, I'm most likely not going to see it. So email, this is for communication, ramapo.edu, it's official, and the Gmail address I have listed here is simply to use to share the documents as you need. Okay, the other things in that section, again, will be things that apply globally to the course. So we're watching this video now. Secondly, I'd like to call your attention to this video for video playback controls. This may be the best investment of your time in the entire course. It gives you some techniques and strategies for watching video that can save you a lot of time and make your time use much more efficient. Now, perhaps you know all these tips and tricks, but I found that most people, or many people in the classes I teach, are not aware of these, so please watch the video. It can help you out and save you a lot of time. In this class, future classes, and even in watching videos in any environment where you're trying to extract information, or in many environments where you're trying to extract information. Below that is the syllabus. This includes general overview of the course, what's required, grading structure, grading policy, etc. And there'll be a link here for class contact information. So this is incomplete at the moment because during the first week you'll be filling out a survey. I'll be collecting information and posting it here. This information will include everyone in the class, their official Ramapo email address, the address that they use to create their educational materials, their Gmail address, and it was strongly recommended in the core courses that you create a separate account for that. The reason being that Ramapo has very restrictive policies on sharing, and so it's best not to create content in that environment. And the last thing would be a link to your portfolio, and I'm going to need that to review your links when you're done with the class, because you will be posting links to some of the projects that you do in the class. Okay, following that, the structure for this class will be broken up or organized into weeks. So there's week 1 through 5. The dates are listed here. General topic is listed on the top, and they follow the same basic pattern. In the beginning, you'll find an overview for the week. Now, week 1 is a little different. You're going to get a course overview as well, but following that, you'll just get a weekly overview, which is a video explaining to you what you need to do that week. That'll be followed by a section on instructional videos, more about that later, weekly projects, and weekly activities. Okay, projects and activities make up all the accessible pieces of the class, and the thing for the moment that you want to pay attention to is when you see due date and something in red, that indicates it's something that you need to do by a particular date and that it will be assessed. So this is really your key to organize yourself, is to come through these things and look for all the red due dates, make note of them, and make sure that you complete the assignments at the appropriate time. Now, also in each section you'll have additional resources. Notice it says optional. It's because these are things that relate to the topics that we're talking about, but are not required. They're not necessary. You're certainly welcome to use any and all of them to whatever extent you wish, but it's not something that's required. Now, the last thing I'd like to show you in this video is the gradebook. Over on the right, you're going to see Course Administration and Grades. When you click on Grades, it'll bring you to the Gradebook. We'll take a quick look at how this is organized. You have a section called Assignments and Activities. Category total at the bottom tells you it's worth 20 points or 20% of the overall grade. And then you can see that there are a series of projects. They're all indicated by these folders. So week 1 project is worth 20 points. Week social media project is 20 points. Alternate product is worth 20. And the Google Apps extensions and add-on is worth 20. So there are 5 components to the course. All are worth 20 points apiece. And the real difference here is that the assignments and activities, that 20 points is based on a number of assignments, where all other sections it's based on a single assignment. Now, the third column over says range. And notice that the numbers in the range column may vary, and that's because some assignments honestly require more work or more effort on your part. And so some assignments are worth more than others. In other words, this contact information survey should only take about 5 minutes at most, and that's worth 20 points, whereas setting up to submit your assignments is worth 100. An assignment called Meet Your Classmates, Study Aid Activity, they're all worth 100. So there's variation in here, and this is simply my way of weighting the assignments to make some more important than others. As they're assessed, the point total will appear here, percentage over here, and this last column on the right allows me to give you more of a long-form feedback on particular assignments. Okay, one other thing to note as I return to the class, and we'll go over this in the class overview as well, is that assignments will not actually be submitted through the Moodle. We have 2 methods of submitting assignments. I'll talk about them in the class overview video, but just know that the purpose of the assignments here is simply as a placeholder in the gradebook that allows you to see all your assessments in one convenient local place. Okay, that about does it for the overview. I look forward to working with you in the class and getting started.